No, before.
You've never seen a Muslim rapper?
No, not that I know of. Who's one? Who's a Muslim rapper?
First of all, we're recording.
Oh.
So, which is fine. Marriage Exposed. I'm your man, Kil. This is Dr. Roz. This is what we talk about when we're not on, because she's looking around the room and she's like, well, who's Brother Ali and a Muslim rapper? And I've never seen a Muslim rapper. She also told me she hasn't even heard the album Purple Rain.
I don't know if I have. Like, name some songs on it.
Let's Go Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Darling Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you Brand Nubian CD since you've never heard of a Muslim rapper.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
have you ever heard of Brand Nubians? Okay.
I've heard of Lady Nubians. Yeah, have you ever heard of them? I know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've heard of them. But you did not just Brand Nubians to Lay Nubians.
Two totally different?
Oh, totally. All right, I'm going to just dive into a question because this could go on forever. I don't even want to ask you anything else about music. Dr. Roz and Kil, how important do you think love is in a marriage? The reason I'm asking is because I'm a 42-year-old black woman who isn't married and I don't have any kids, but I want both. I have a great male friend who I've been friends with for over 10 plus years, and he's been interested in taking our friendship to the next level. He's a great guy. He's very responsible, has one child who's 9 from a previous relationship, treats me like a queen. The only problem is I don't have any romantic feelings towards him at all. But at this point in my life, and having enough girlfriends who were head over heels in love with their husbands, and their marriages all seem to be falling apart. They're either out cheating, lying, treating them bad, being horrible fathers and husbands, and I know this man wouldn't be any of those things. I know marriage is a business also, and I know he would make a great business partner in our marriage, and maybe love would come. What do you guys think? What do you think, Dr. Roz?
I think there has to be a level. You have to love the person that you marry. There has to. I think it's fair if you do. I think it's unfair to bring someone into a marital situation and you do not love them.
I can concur.
I think that is unfair.
To the person?
Yes.
Now, what if the dude is like cool? Like, you know, you always have them dudes who's been trying to get with a chick for forever, and then she finally says yes. You know, if the dude is like, you know, maybe she did tell him like, yo, I don't love you. He's like, yo, that's cool. You know, love
then
will come.
He will spend the rest of his life trying to get her to love him.
Okay, that's fair.
And that is unfair.
Right.
That is unfair to him.
Right.
And it will always be in the back of his mind that she settled to be with me. She doesn't love me. And that's a hard pill for anyone to swallow. Because I don't care who you are, man or female.
Right.
You want to know someone loves you. You want to know someone has your back. You want to know that someone is there for you. So I think it's absolutely unfair to, get into a situation like that. And a lot of people do it. People do it. People do it probably all the time.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, are you able to handle the emotional baggage that you may cause for a person?
Now, so basically then you're against arranged marriages, like on some Coming to America. 2 people have never met. Parents have just said, y'all got to get married. There's no love involved. You know, is it just your opinion or is it like your PhD level?
No, this is my opinion.
Okay, this is
my opinion.
Okay.
Here's my clinical opinion.
Okay.
When you put someone in a situation like that, you don't know what type of emotional damage you would do to that person.
Okay.
And so if you are able to handle, here's where guilt comes in. If you're able to handle your guilt of emotionally hurting someone, then I say go for it. Here's the thing. Most people don't realize when they've emotionally damaged someone, and so they move on and hurt someone else and move on and hurt someone else and move on and hurt someone else. And then they understand why they don't have peace within them.
Okay. And
why things are not worked out with them. You have to be able to emotionally and logically work through things. And if you know from the jump, this situation is going to cause emotional baggage and damage to this man. It just is. Even if he agrees to
So
it.
even if dude is like, I don't care, I see what you're saying, because you know what I was about to say? I don't care because I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
So
and
he's not coming at it from a business standpoint.
No, at all.
She's coming at it from a business standpoint. He's coming at it from love. Okay.
And it's not going to work.
Every now and 8 months, you make sense. So I give you that.
Dude. And shut up. And at the end of the day, it's like they're not on one accord. She's coming in because I'm settling.
Well, maybe he really thinks that I'm okay with the business.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it too. He's thinking,
as long as
business.
I have her.
Right.
As long as I have her. And if that is the case,
right,
it's going to be, she could possibly change that man forever. So she knows he's a great man. He's not going to do these things. He's not going to do those things.
So marrying because, so this is not good. That's not good.
I wouldn't recommend it. Clinically, I would not recommend it.
Okay.
I think you should marry someone that you have the potential to love and want to share your life with.
But you know what I think the problem a lot of women have?
What?
The men they love don't love them back.
Yeah.
And it's hard for a lot of women to get that love. So it's kind of like, I almost feel like she's throwing in the towel. Like,
yeah, she's settling.
Yeah, it's like, hey, at this point in time, I just want to get married. Who cares about the love? I'm tired of going to weddings by myself. I'm tired of, not having somebody to, share my life with. Let's just knock this thing out, knock me up, get me pregnant, and let's have a business.
Think about it like when you're at a job and it's a job that you don't like, but you got to take that job because there's nothing else out there.
Right.
You're miserable. So why inject yourself into a miserable situation?
But then you kind of got to weigh what's more miserable, not working versus working, or what's more miserable, being alone, not having nobody, or being with somebody. But then I understand what you're saying about
really being with them, though.
But I understand what you're saying about then you're not thinking about his feelings.
Yeah.
Because it's just all with you in the job. It's just about you in the job.
Yeah, it's just about you in the job.
With this, it's not just about that. It's about the damage she's doing to that dude. And maybe at 42, she don't care about the damage.
Yeah, but at 42,
she
should. Because at that point, you're mature enough. You should be mature enough to be able to work out emotional
I think you may be
things.
mature enough, but then we come to a point. I think when people look at life and it isn't where they want it to be, no matter how old you are, I think you sometimes feel some kind of way like, yo, screw it. Like, I tried it the right way. I tried, so screw it, so yeah, I mean, I guess it is a little immature, but I mean, I think people get to that point where they're just like, hey, I tried it the right way. If you can handle
the consequences. And my thing is, if you can handle
what's the worst case scenario?
And the consequences are going to be the guilt, because you don't really like this person.
Right.
So at any moment when she's saying, I don't love him, ain't no sexual fire, if something better come along, I'm bouncing.
That's true.
That's unfair. It's just unfair. Even more so, you are putting yourself in a relationship and you may not have met the right person yet. And so now you're tied up and can't even go be with someone that you want. Then you got the whole scandal thing, Fitz and Olivia Pope. You know what I mean? The whole, you should, it's greatest
They
TV.
talk too fast, man. It's too overly dramatic. Why do everybody from the first episode, she be talking all fast and the dude Columbus come in talking all fast? It's like, stop talking all fast. Slow down.
We'll talk about that later. But I'm just saying, like, you have those moments of where you've gotten with some, and they're a perfect example. He married Millie for political reasons. He married the first lady for the political reasons, yet he's really in love with Olivia and can't be with her because he's married to the first lady. Well, last night that changed. He chose Olivia Pope.
Oh, so he left the wife?
Kinda, yeah. She gave him an ultimatum.
We infamous for kind of leaving the wife, ain't we?
Yeah, kinda.
We do just enough to keep the mistress happy and still keep the wife around. So
it's in situations like that, he was miserable.
Right.
I think she may have really loved him. I mean, when she gave him that ultimatum, I don't think she was thinking politically. I think she was thinking, as a wife, you're having this affair.
Yeah.
At any rate,
Right.
things like that may happen, and that's unfortunate to all three people involved.
You're right.
And so you never want
to. They have a kid. He has a kid.
Yeah, he's got three kids.
No,
Yeah.
she said he had one.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, I thought you were talking about scandal.
So you think I'm talking about scandal?
You're right.
Keep your mind here.
I'm sorry.
She has one kid who's 9, so you're bringing that kid.
You bring
into
the kid in that
relationship,
situation.
And he's looking at you like stepmom. And you're right.
You can't do that and you can't do that to kids, because what you'll ultimately be teaching them is that, oh, she may leave, she may go, she's not here for the long haul, and it's unfair. Marriage should be for the long haul.
That's true. So hopefully that answered your question. Roz's clinical end of the day is it ain't right. Yeah. Don't do it. Just hold tight. Some dude will fall in love with you.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
So keep it locked. It's your man Kil.
And I am Dr. Roz.
We'll be back for more Marriage Exposed.